Another new head of Autopilot, a new Model S Hypermiling Record, and some new details on Solar Roof. Here's Tesla Tidbits episode number 255 for June 21st, 2017. We start today with Electrek reporting that Autopilot has its third leader at the controls this year. David Neister left earlier this year to head to NVIDIA and was replaced by Chris Lattner from Apple, creator of the Swift programming language. But only 6 months out from that move, Lattner is out, and now Andrej Karpathy takes the helm as the head of AI and Autopilot Vision. On Lattner's departure, it was seemingly mutual, with Tesla saying, quote, "Chris just wasn't the right fit for Tesla, and we've decided to make a change. We wish him the best," end quote. And then Lattner himself tweeting, quote, "Turns out that Tesla isn't a good fit for me after all. I'm interested to hear about interesting roles for a seasoned engineering leader," end quote. Jim Keller now takes over as head of Autopilot software and hardware and will work closely with Karpathy. Tesla had this statement regarding the hire, quote, "Andrej Karpathy, one of the world's leading experts in computer vision and deep learning, is joining Tesla as director of AI and Autopilot Vision, reporting directly to Elon Musk. Andrej has worked to give computers vision through his work on ImageNet, as well as imagination through the development of generative models and the ability to navigate the internet with reinforcement learning. He was most recently a research scientist at OpenAI. Andrej completed his computer vision PhD at Stanford University, where he demonstrated the ability to derive complex descriptions of images using a deep neural net. For example, identifying not simply that there is a cat in a given picture, but that it is an orange-spotted cat riding on a skateboard with red wheels on brown hardwood flooring. He also created and taught convolutional neural networks for visual recognition, the first and still leading deep learning course at Stanford. Good luck to Andrej. Hopefully we've found someone that can stick around for a while." Teslarati reports that we've got a new Hypermiling Record in a Tesla Model S. The car in question was a P100D owned by Stephen Peters. He and his friend Jerry Cools were looking to etch their names into the record books and set off on a journey clocking in at 559.98 miles, or 901.2 kilometers if that's your preference. The attempt took them 23 hours and 45 minutes of continuous driving, other than the one time the police pulled them over. They had "test" in large letters pasted onto the back windshield, which led the officer to believe they were testing self-driving. However, after an explanation, the officer radioed his counterparts and informed them of what was going on, and more importantly, to let them go. It was certainly a huge boost to get that, as it saved several other likely stops during the attempt. The new record supplants records set by famous Tesla YouTuber Bjorn Nieland and Casey Spencer. Really, the only car left to test this with would be a standard 100D without the P. The subtle difference in weight may potentially allow somebody to crack the 600-mile mark, but we'll need another brave soul to take the challenge. Lastly today, more info from Electrek regarding Tesla's Solar Roof. Digging into the certification process, they found that the solar panels in each tile have a power output of 6 watts, and with 2 panels per tile, this gives an output of 12 watts per tile. So roughly, 20 tiles gives you the equivalent of a standard traditional panel, give or take. Further digging confirmed what we already knew, that this is indeed a whole roof replacement. Tesla expects the jobs to take from 5 to 7 days, which isn't uncommon for a standard roofing job. It's just with this one, your roof now provides you power as well in the same installation time. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks to my super patrons John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, Ryan Scarborough, and Lee Sweet for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. If you have no dollars to toss my way, no worries. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet, or keep the show referral code in mind if you're in the market for a Tesla. DM me on Twitter and I'll happily provide it to you. That's it for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.